Okay, good evening to everybody. I was a little busy this evening, so that has kept me away for some time. But all the same, we can start something. Um, into the registration link, but that's your YouTube channel now or description as for the account, On our number two page Telegram page So I went in the account and you can just use that link to create the Deriv account. Okay. So I'm here on the chat, just looking out for opportunities for trades. Now, so that was last time I was saying, yeah, using the higher and lower button. So if you're on the platform, you just scroll to the right or from right to left. Just select the higher and lower. Then you set the barrier to 1 point. This one is 1 point. I'll set mine to 1.6. Now I'll save it. So after I've saved it now, I will have to also fund my account. For the fund account now, you can just click there is a menu on the top left corner, the three lines. You just click the three lines. Then you select cashier. After selecting the cashier, you can use any of the payments, either the deposit or the Deriv P2P. So basically, most of the times I use the Deriv P2P. That option, you can deposit as low as $2, $3, $4, $5. So this is the P2P. There are so many sellers there and buyers. So if you want to deposit into your account, you can select the buy option and select the best. Select those who are offering the best offer and the one with the highest ratings. Like right now, the EK has 2,325 transactions and it has 4.9 stars, which means the person is trustworthy. Yes. The Mandibi is also trustworthy. He has done 4,885 trades. So you can just select the EK. When you select that one, you select the amount you want to deposit. Maybe you want to deposit maybe $2. The amount is what? 26 cedis. If you want to make it $5, 66 cedis. Based on what you want. Alright. So immediately you select confirm a number will be provided here. The Momo number of the person will be provided. Then you use that number to make the payment. So that's how it works. After you made the payment, you take a snapshot of your payment. That's the Momo payment, and you upload it. And then the money will be uploaded to your account. It's very simple. Okay. So let's get back to the main page. Let me close this. Okay. You scroll to the higher and lower. Alright. And also take note that apart from the volatility 100, you have so many of them, different ones. Apart from the volatility 100, you have the volatility 75, volatility 75, 1x, volatility 50 index, so on and so forth. You have the bulls markets and the bearish markets. They are all available. Okay. So let's check the bulls markets. And let me select my high and lower. Yes. And I'll select my barrier. So this is the bulls market index. The bulls market index. So you can select as high as you can, maybe 1.9, based on your risk level. Yeah, so you can even select 2.0, depending on how high you want the blue line to go, or low the blue line want to go. So as usual, you check from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. For 1 hour. Down the 30 minutes. Down the 15 minutes. So you just look at the markets, then you make your decision. So this is where you put your value, maybe the amount you are depositing or the amount you are using for the trade. Mostly I was using I'll use $40 for this one. payout will be 40.70. So yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. So this is the bulls market index. You also have the bears market index. Go to the last one and select. You have the bears market index. And select the high and low. The bears market index too is here. After the 4 hour. You look at the 1 hour. You also look at the 30 minutes. You look at the 15 minutes. Look at the 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, so I'll just select the amounts. Let's say $45, save. And I'll look at my barrier where I want to draw my blue line. This line is the line that we use to determine whether my trade won or lost was a loss. So I select 1.9. I'm going low, so okay, the contract does not offer return, so I go lower, maybe 1.4. Okay, 1.4. Have some returns. So now it's 746, and I say I want to go down with 5 ticks. So let's go down with the 5 ticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Then I have my profit. Yeah, so the higher you place your blue line, the better, so that you are sure of winning your trades. So that's the a little thing that I use. You can bring the blue line low, but the risk is high. When you bring the blue line, that's the barrier, lower, you'll be getting more, but the risk is also high. But if you send it a little bit higher from the candle that is moving, the money is a little bit low, but small profits accumulation is better. When you accumulate the profits little by little, it's better than gaining a huge amount with a huge risk. So basically that's the principle. Little profits many times is better than a huge profit with a huge risk. The little profit will have a very less risk to it. So that's how basically it works. So we just look at another opportunity and a time. Watching our time Now it's 7:48. 8-hour candle showing a downward forward to the bears are pushing down. You can even check the 2-hour. Can check the 2-hour. The bears are also pushing down. When I say the bears, the red candles, they are pushing down. For 1 hour, the bears are also pushing down. The red candles are pushing down. The 30 minutes candle is also pushing down. The 15 minutes candle from the charts. The 15 minutes candle is experiencing a pullback. Remember that you can only trust the highest time frame. Yes, so if you want to be sure, go back to the higher time frame to be sure of your direction. At least your 1 hour, your 4 hour. So you are still on a downward trend with a little pullback. So our trend is down. So we'll be taking our trades based on the downward trend. So the entries now you will use down, and that's the lower. We'll be going lower. We'll be going lower. When I say lower, we're going below the blue line, the barrier. So the strategy is you are watching the candle. You watch closely when the blue line hits a particular resistance, and the candles have also started to move in that direction that you want, then you enter. So I check the blue line and check whether it's hitting a resistance. Then I also trade in that direction of the candle that is moving, because resistance or supports are very key in trading. When it hits a resistance or support, there is a delay at that particular spot. The movements are delayed at that particular spot. That's the resistance and the support regions. So take note. Yes. And we are also making use of our head and shoulders and all the other patterns, chart patterns. They still apply. The trend line and the so you use our technical analysis, so we don't throw that away. So basically, that's what it is. Okay. Those who have questions, you can drop it at the comment section. I'll try my best to reply you. Okay. So looking for a perfect opportunity to enter the market. Just be careful. You watch. $7.53. Set the barrier to 5. This 5-minute candle. Let's look at it closely. Look at the 2-minute candle. So all that we are doing is to monitor the charts to see the movements of the candle. Okay. That's a 2 minutes, 5 minutes candle, 15 minutes candle. Okay, so it's now 7:55. We wait till 7:56. As I said earlier, we trade in between the 5 minutes. In every 5 minutes, we trade on the 2nd minute to the 4th minute. We make sure we move out before it hits the 5th minute. So when it's 7:56, it's a good time to trade. 57 is a good time. 58 is a good time. 59, you have to get out before it hits 8 o'clock, which means a major candle is about to start. 8-hour candle, 4-hour candle, 1-hour candle, 30-minute candle, and 15 minutes. They are all coming to start. So you check that. So it's 7:56. Seeing some pullback. Go back to our 1-hour candle. Be sure of where the direction is now. We are experiencing a pullback. The bulls or the green, the buyers in the market. The green represents the buyers. The red represents the sellers. The green represents buyers. The red represents sellers. Okay, so now basically the buyers in the market are pushing the sellers up. That's why you can see the pullback. See, now make the green ones near. I wanna wallet top that particular commodity no. Now red ones near I wanna say commodity na wallet on microphone. So red one wallet on. Now blue one, green ones no wallet. That's the difference. So back to our 15 minutes. It's 7:58. You have just some time to see if there's a pullback. 15 minutes indicate a pullback. So now the market is changing to upward direction. So you must bring our blue line down. must bring our blue line down, but let's check and see again our 30 minutes. 30 minutes is showing something else. In fact, there is a pullback, but you must still wait to confirm that it's the upward trend. Since the sellers are still in, the buyers are pulling them back, but still the sellers are still strong because the red candle is pulling down again. So you can check it from the 5 minutes. See, there's a pullback from the top again. But at this moment, we are not going to trade because we are just left with a minute to enter 8 o'clock. Another major candle is about to start. So we have to wait. When it's 8, 2, or 8, 3, then you take the decision to know actually what's happening. So basically, that's the idea. You trade, wait the time. It's 8 o'clock now. So basically, that's how it works. So we just have to just look at your market and know exactly what is going on. You see, you're experiencing a pullback. So the 4-hour candle, you see there's a pullback here from a particular resistance. This is the bear market index. Bear market index are the market which mostly goes down, but sometimes it experiences upward trend. Okay. All right. So let's see what happens here. So we are still here. We're just looking at the candles to find our perfect opportunities. Now 8-3. 8-3. We're about to check our 8-hour candle. It's a brand new candle that is forming. check our even going through the day. See, this candle is mostly starts from 12 a.m. every day. It basically goes down most of the time. That's the bear market index. We'll get back to the 1 hour candle. Okay, so we're just looking at the market to find perfect opportunity to trade. That's what we are trying to do. Okay. So if you have joined us, we are on the Deriv platform. The registration link is below the description. You can just go there and join there. You can see the Deriv platform, and when you enter that platform, just push the button to the left. Then you come to high and lower. You pick a market. Just pick a market. Yeah, we chose the bear market index. We have so many of them, but mostly I select either the volatility 100 or the bear or bull markets. Yes, so you can deal with the volatilities there or the bear and the bull markets. Yeah. So let's get back to the bear market and move to the high and low, and then set our barrier again. Anytime you move to another market, the barrier change. So we always be check whether the barrier is set to where you want. Then you save it. You choose the amount you want to enter the market with. Okay, so let's say it's $10. $10, you'll be getting 19 cents per each trade. Based on the barrier you set. If I bring the barrier low, like 1, I'll be getting 86 cents. If I bring it lower, like 0.8, it means I'm getting $1. But in order not to take more or to risk your money too much, you set the barrier a little bit far from the candle so that you are sure that it won't move outside the blue line. I don't know if it's clear. Okay. See, in the blue line is the major guide. You show the candles no up for blue line. See, try to push the candle to the barrier to a place also, so that the candle will not come and meet it or will not hit it. So let's even make it 1.1. We're having 62 cents. So it's better to lift it higher. If you bring it too close to the candle, your trade can be lost. Unless you are very, very sure of your direction, that this candle is moving away from this line. So let me take that risk of lowering the barrier. But if not, it's not advisable to lower the barrier too close to the candle. That's why I always choose a higher barrier offset. Okay. So it's better to make little profit each time, accumulate them to get more than to target heavy or target more profits, then you can lose your trades. So that's the strategy. So let me make it 1.4. It's a little bit far. Yes. Let's say you're using $10 for your work. You first check the highest time frame for hour. For hour, it's saying that the candles are moving up. Go back to 1 hour. They are pushing up, which means we are going up for now. And if you can see it here, a header and a shoulder is forming. A header and a shoulder, if you watch it very closely, a header and a shoulder is forming, which means there will be a pullback. So it's upwards. The direction is upwards now. So now all our trades will be based on our upwards. So let me bring my barrier lower. Because it's going up, I can't push the barrier up. If it's going up, you send it to the opposite direction. It will not meet that barrier upon the fourth or upon the last ticks. Remember, you use the ticks. You have so many. You have the seconds, time. Yeah. So depending on the time you choose, you have as high as 24 hours. You have minutes to as high as 60 minutes of 59 minutes. You have seconds to. Yes, but I'm using the ticks. It's a very quick. You get in, you get out. Yes. Everybody has his own strategy, so just pick the strategy that works for you. Okay. So watch the time again. It's 8:11. So you wait till 8:12 or 8:13. Then you gather our information. Then we enter. Before it hits 8:15, you should be out. All right. So this is 15-minute candle. Let's look at the 30. Look at 1 hour. Okay, then let me go back to 15. We are at the nice place to trade now. So now we are going to trade up because now the candles are pulling upward. So we are going up for 5 ticks. So we are going up. So we're using 5 ticks. Yeah. Okay. So 5 ticks. Yes. So it's $21. All right. So that's how it works. Okay. So you wait again. Look at the right time. Yeah. So you have 8:13, 8:14. You get her before 8:15. Yes. So rather you choose your time. I like to work with the ticks. I want to get in and get out by 5 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Movement of the candles. You can also try 10 ticks. It depends on you, but I use the 5 ticks. You can also try with the 15 seconds, 1 minute. Yes, but it's better to just the direction. So if it's 5 ticks, you move out. 15 seconds at most. 1 minute or 2 minutes, you should be getting out. So if you get into the markets by 8:12, by 8:14, you should be getting out. 8:12, by 8:13, 8:14, you should be getting out before it hits 8:15. So that's how it is. The market moves in this kind of way sometimes. If you don't follow the time, it will go against you. So you combine everything, the chart patterns, the time, and your supports and resistances. You watch them. Because at supports or resistance, the candles moves very slowly because it's not decisive whether it's breaking it or it's continuing or it's reversing. So at supports, the candles are not decisive whether they are pulling back or they are continuing with their direction. That's why we don't trade at resistances and supports. You wait for confirmations before we move. Okay. So basically, that's how the trades goes. So just wait for another opportunity and we do our last trade for today. So you can just go back, play back, and you just look at how I did the trading and just play back. And just learn the procedure. It's very easy to get. Just follow the principle. Little profits. Small profits is better than getting a huge with huge risks. Yes. It's 8:16. Candles are moving. 2 minutes candle. Look at your resistance. If there's no resistance there, go back to your highest time frame, 4 hour. At the 4 hour, we are moving up. You can see from the trades, from the charts, that's we are moving upwards. The trend is upwards. So our trend is still upwards. So all our trades will be focused on or based on the upward direction. Okay. 8:17. You have to get out before it's 8:20 if you are trading. Okay, so you check your time, you check your candle, and you make your move. Set your barrier, the blue line at an appropriate position, and you enter your market with it. Let me say I'm entering with 20 or 30 dollars. Oh, the amount is small, but your risk is not low. If you focused on getting a higher amount with higher risk, It's not proper. Consistent profit is better than losing your money. So constant little profits or small profits is better. You accumulate them. All right. So it's 8:19. 5 minute candle is coming to start. So be careful before you are entering. And it's 8:20. 5 minute candle will be formed. So you should be watching carefully before you enter. You should wait and see what the market is doing. So we'll take our last trade for today. You can always go back and play back on the channel, and then you can learn more. Eight 20. It's 5 minute candle is forming. 15 minutes. Just look at it carefully. So this trading style is this we use a short-term trading style. We get in, we get out, we get in, we get out. We don't trade for long. This type of trading, yes. You have different types. There are those who take a position and wait for days. Some takes months, weeks. Yes, so you have so many styles. You can take a position for even months, for even a year, based on your own style of trading. But this style of trading, we just enter few minutes, then we get out. It's actually called day trading. We day trade. We get in, we get out. We get in, we get out. We take our little profits. We are good for the day, then we move out. You will have time. We take some few trades. That will be maybe 15, 20, 30 or a day. But my style of trading is the day trading for now. Okay. Our last trade for today, that's what we are coming to do before the stream ends. We have spent almost an hour. So we're about to end the stream. You can go back anytime and go back and check. All right. Okay, so our last trade for today is 8:22. 8:22. You've seen the candles are dropping. Candles are dropping, so candles are dropping, so save. All right, so move. $15 candle. 1 hour is 8:23. Then let's see. 8:23. I have some 1 minute to move. So we are going down. So let me change my it's lower. So I am going down. Alright, so going down with my $30. So 3, 4, and then 5. We get our 56 cents. So that's how it works. So just follow the steps, and if you have any questions, suggestions, anything, you can just send it to my private number, or just send it, just put it at the comment section. I will reply. Thank you. We'll end the stream here. I thank you all for joining the stream. Those who couldn't join early, you can just play back the stream to know how we did it. So God bless us all. We'll meet on our next stream. Bye bye.